Hi, this is Dr. T from Human Planet. I am your health and wellness coach. Today I want to kind of continue the conversations that we've been having the past couple of videos, and that is positive thinking or optimism having health benefits. So with that said, I want to share with you this information I found on Johns Hopkins site. That is the work of Lisa Yannick, I believe, and her colleagues, who basically noted that people who have family history of heart disease, so on the side note, family history by itself is a risk factor for an individual to possibly have heart disease, meaning if somebody goes to the doctor and is being evaluated, if for example the chest pain or whatever that may be is really due to or highly likely due to the heart disease, we factor in the family history, and not just any family history, but specifically like close family and then at a certain age of occurrence of heart disease. So with that said, family history, people with family history of heart disease and at the same time have positive outlook in life, or they're optimist or positive thinking, noted to have 1/3 less likely to have heart disease such as heart attack or any cardiovascular events within 5 to 25 years as compared to those who are pessimists or have negative outlook or negative thinking. So that is significant. I don't know if you're aware, but heart disease is one of the main leading cause of death in the United States, if not probably the majority of the Western world. So in that note, then positive thinking, obviously in the expression of smile, also has a direct contribution to this health benefit. An article written by NBC News that features Dr. Isha Gupta, who's a neurologist, that states that smiling, just the simple act of smiling, actually can promote and induce secretion of certain hormones such as dopamine and serotonin. Dopamine is a chemical that is secreted in the brain and actually does many things, and one of which is kind of increasing that sense of happiness. On the other hand, serotonin is also a chemical secreted in the brain and does many things, and one of the things being kind of decreasing stress impact. A study done at the University of Kansas showed that smiling, even fake smiling, actually noted to reduce heart rate and blood pressure in individuals that were experiencing some stressful stimuli or events. So some of these responses, like increased heart rate and blood pressure, and even you might have heard of like fight or flight response by increasing the cortisol, which is steroids. All of these are physiological response, so they're not completely bad for you or unnecessary. There are scenarios when we perhaps in situations of endangerment, such as a lion or an animal chasing you, or a war, you being shot at, or something major, that these are necessary entities to kind of secrete all of these things that help you to overcome this stressful situation. However, unfortunately, nowadays we are chronically under stress with so many things throughout the day, and I'm not sure if the actual events that we're experiencing is truly that level of stress, or is it that this primitive neurological wiring that we, even though we're kind of in a comfortable car with AC on, in traffic, kind of having this kind of response, as opposed to major kind of life-threatening, but our brain is still kind of having similar response. So So in that case, depending on how long this stress response is occurring and the frequency and all of that, it can have a negative, outcome or have adverse effect in your overall well-being, even a physical or mental or in so many ways. So with that said, just kind of smile, even if you have to fake it when you're experiencing some stressful, situation. So knowing this insight and having an awareness when you're in a stressful environment next time, would that be just simple act of, your kids annoying you, or you're in traffic and you're annoyed, or, your boss is kind of, irritating you. Just kind of take 3 deep breaths in, even if you're in the midst of the conversation. Take slow 3 deep breaths in and out, and just smile. Even if you have to fake it, go ahead and smile. So that you can kind of dampen that stress response and have a better outcome and outlook. So I have been kind of incorporating this simply smiling, particularly when I'm doing my meditation. I probably look crazy, but fortunately I meditate by myself in my own little corner. So once I get into position, I just kind of bring to my awareness and smile. Smile. And really, that can kind of set your day in so many ways, much better than how you may manage it otherwise. The same chaos and crazy may be happening wherever, at home, at work, but the way you handle it is much more healthier and friendly and positive. So give it a try. So thank you so much for following me along up to this point of the video, and I hope you got something out of it. And please give a comment in the comment section. What was your experience where you weren't feeling the mood or whatever, and just kind of pretended to smile, and eventually your mood lighten up and start having positive experience. Just kind of give us thumbs up to let us know if you like this video, if you got something out of it, or it's just interesting. And also subscribe if you haven't, so we can continue to learn from each other and inspire each other, as well as share with the larger community that can benefit from it. Not only that, I want you to kind of hit that bell sign so you know when we're posting our next video. And we'll continue with this conversation, so please do follow us on the next video. I just want to say thank you for you choosing Human Tune-Up Clinic as your source of inspiration or information to help you in this health and wellness journey you're embarking on. We hope and pray that we are serving you in some form or other. So again, thank you, and we'll see you in the next video.